Mac is here with us right now. Tim McCreadie finished 5th in the points, Lucas Oil late models this year, and he is actually here for the entire Super Dirt Week. It's been a while since you've been in this position, hasn't it, Tim?
Yeah, we're gonna try our best. It's been a while since I've been. I think I ran one half of a show this year before it rained out, and that's all I've run in the last year or more.
Mm-hmm. And again in the Atlas Paving 66 with these guys as always?
Yeah, these guys do a very good job. I'm fortunate to be able to drive it. Hopefully we can do them justice.
Yeah, we'll show you the cars here real quick. I remind you, Billy Whitaker Cars and Trucks actually sponsored us to get here. Make sure to check out the good folks at Garofalo's as well. So, let's go back. What are the things I'm asking people this week? Do you remember your first Super Dirt Week?
Well, it depends. I mean, ones as a kid, not really.
No, actually as a driver, as Tim McCreadie with a suit and a car.
Yeah, I mean, it was late 90s, and we ran the 358 race because of the Mr. Dirt Point Fund stuff back then. We were running with the rookies and all that.
Was that the Drex car?
No, it was actually Syracuse Frame Service.
Oh, okay.
It was a year before we picked up the Drex sponsorship, so it was just a yellow and white car with a FX Compressor, Syracuse frame,
okay.
And a bunch of local sponsors besides that on it, and I'm sure we were mid-pack, you know what I mean? Syracuse was a different animal than most places, so it took a little warming up to get good there.
Did you have one season under your belt, or was that your rookie season in the 358 that you did it?
Yeah,
okay.
Time, yeah,
so after being at some big tracks like Can-Am and Canandaigua, what was that like actually getting on that big track, settling into turn one?
It's just different. I mean, it's a little more intense down, because you got to concentrate on your entry a little because you couldn't see that good because the track was banking and the way the infield was lifted up, you couldn't see ahead very well. And it just was different. I mean, it's a different way of racing than anything I'd ever done, where rubbers and just kind of sitting in one lane the whole time. But all in all, it was fun. I mean, it was okay.
Did you get the hang of it that first year? Or did it take a few years till you felt you were competitive there?
I mean, it wasn't really. I don't think it was so much as the ability of any of it. We just didn't know what we were doing. So I mean, I obviously had great notes from my dad, but it took until we put a setup under the car that was a little more stable for me feeling wise, where I just immediately got speed. Like we came in one year and unloaded and the car was so comfortable, we set the pole, and after that it was like one front or so.
Outside of the specific setup advice, what did your dad say to his son about this place? Did he have any?
You just had to be smooth. You can't be very erratic on the steering wheel. Everything had to slow everything down as best as possible with your foot, your braking and everything, and not be really herky-jerky just because every time you do something on such a big track, you just scrub speed off.
Yeah, and I remember going around that track the first time in a golf cart. I couldn't believe the turns just kept going there, didn't they?
Yeah, they're long corners. I mean, straightaways are long, but they're not. The corners are so long that it kind of is just a different way of racing. You know what I mean?
Was that all right foot basically that kept you set through those corners?
Pretty much. I mean, he didn't really drag the brake. I don't drag the brakes anyway, so it's for me it was more just position of the throttle and stuff like that. Just making sure you didn't turn through the middle of the corner too early because the corner's so long you'd end up either getting up in the infield a little bit or turning back out, so you just kind of had to arc out a little bit and keep it wide.
So what's up for the rest of the year, modified and late model wise?
This will be it for the modifieds for us, as far as I know, unless something pops up. And, late models will go to Eldora in a couple of weeks in Charlotte, maybe a couple of small shows after that.
Okay, we looking at next year yet?
We're doing what we've been doing.
Pardon me?
We've pretty much traveled the same way we've been traveling.
Okay, and just hopefully finish a little bit further up. Because you were running second there for a while. What happened?
I mean, we just had 3 bad months and just mediocre running. And I wouldn't say we were last, but we just weren't as good as we had been. And we got a lot better the last 3-4 shows, but it was a little late. So
we're optimistic at least about the next few anyway?
All right, we'll be fine.
Okay, well good luck today. Qualifying will take on a lot of importance with the weather coming up later in the week. Always good to see you in person rather than the phone, Tim, so you take care of yourself, all right?
Appreciate it, thank you.